everyone, welcome to Storytime with Miss Beth. Can we keep the beat? Hello everybody, how do you do? How do you do? How do you do? Hello everybody, how do you do? How do you do today? Cha-cha-cha. Alright, so the first story I have for us today is called Grandma's Gardens. And it's written by Hillary Clinton and Chelsea Clinton. It's illustrated by Carmi Lemniskates. Hope I pronounced that right. How many of you have a garden at home? It's the perfect time to do it now. I'm actually going to put on my glasses for this one. Okay. Grandma Dorothy loved gardens. She loved the flowers, she loved the trees, she loved the animals that lived in the dirt and between the plants, and she loved the time she spent there with us. Because of Grandma Dorothy, we love gardens too. I remember dancing across the lawn with sparklers in each hand. I remember cutting up the tomatoes we just picked for our 4th of July lunch. Gardens are places for celebrations. I remember being so proud that Grandma asked me to help me care for her azaleas. I don't know whether Chelsea or my mom love gardening more together. Gardens help teach responsibility. When my grandma talked about the gardens she visited in Morocco, she made me want to visit them too. I love that my mom had adventures later in life and that her adventures included beautiful gardens. Gardens are places of discovery. I loved reading with my grandmother on her porch next to her sunflowers while listening to the animals in the nearby zoo. They often would read the same book for their book club of 2 or 3 when we all read together. Gardens are places for learning. In Arkansas and Washington, D.C., we spent lots of time at the zoo, and my grandmother always pointed out the trees and the plants the animals were sitting under, swinging on, or eating. I always appreciated my mom teaching Chelsea how dependent her favorite animals were on nature, whether they were the caterpillars in the backyard or the pandas at the zoo. Gardens are home to creatures large and small. I love listening to my mom and grandma talk about all the places in the world where our food comes from, including our own backyard. As a little girl, I remember my mom explaining that some of my favorite foods, like peaches, were so special because they only grew during the summer months. Gardens give us food. When my grandma moved in with my parents, I loved visiting them and listening to my mom and grandma talk about the newest additions to their garden. Once we were living together, my mom and I spent even more time planning our garden, picking out and tending to the plants, trees, and flowers, and watching the birds. Gardens are where we can create beauty. When I saw my grandma, I loved showing her the pictures of the gardens I'd visited. When I could, I would bring souvenir books of the gardens to share. My grandma's smile made the heavy suitcase worth it. As I traveled around the world, I always tried to store up the images of gardens, plants, and trees that I had seen to share with my mom. I love sharing my memories with her. Gardens are places to share stories. My grandma gardened into her 90s. She knew it was good for her, but that's not why she did it. She did it because she loved it. Watching my mom enjoying our garden and tending to it gave me as much joy as it gave her. Gardens help us stay strong. On a particularly magical day, my grandma and I visited Mount Vernon, George Washington's home and gardens. I wish we could have visited more gardens together. My mom and I would go to historic Dumbarton Oaks near our home in Washington, D.C. to wander around the gardens and learn more about the family who had lived there. I wish we could have visited more gardens together. Gardens are places to make memories. My children now garden with their grandmother, and I know Grandma Dorothy is present every time we plant a vegetable or water a flower. I feel particularly close to my mom when explaining how to use a small shovel, how deep to dig a seed, to plant a seed, how much water a plant truly needs. Gardens connect us across generations. My grandmother was always willing to play tag with me, throw a ball around, play hide and seek in the garden. I think she had as much fun as I did. Today, watching my grandchildren race across the lawn, run around the trees and smell the flowers makes my heart smile. Gardens are places to remember. Our beloved Grandma Dorothy believed in gratitude and in being thankful for what we've been given and working to expand our circle of blessings. We are so grateful she shared her love of gardens with us, and we can share the love she gave us with the next generation. What do you share with the people you love? Maybe you have a garden that you can share with the people you love. All right. So let's do a song. Gardens, of course, need sun, so let's call out Mr. Sun. Ready? Mr. Sun, Sun, Mr. Golden Sun, won't you please shine down on me? Oh, Mr. Sun, Sun, Mr. Golden Sun, hiding behind the trees. These little children are asking you to please come out so we can play with you. Oh, Mr. Sun, Sun, Mr. Golden Sun, won't you please shine down on me? There we go. All right. My next story is also a song. This is Over in the Meadow. It's a counting rhyme, and it's illustrated by Louise Voice. Okay, so you can sing along with it if you know it. Over in the meadow, in the sand, in the sun, lived an old mother turtle and her little turtle one. Dig, said his mother. I dig, said the one. So he dug all day in the sand, in the sun. Over in the meadow where the stream runs blue, lived an old mother duck and her little ducklings too. Quack, said the mother. We quack, said the two. And they quacked all day where the stream runs blue. Over in the meadow, in a hole in a tree, lived an old mother owl and her little owls three. Hoo-hoo, said their mother. Hoo-hoo, said the three. And they hoo-hooed all day in their hole in the tree. Over in the meadow by the big barn door lived an old mother mouse and her little mice four. Squeak, said their mother. We squeak, said the four. And they squeaked all day by the big barn door. Over in the meadow in a snug beehive lived an old mother bee and her little bees five. Buzz, said their mother. We buzz, said the five. So they buzzed all day round their snug beehive. Over in the meadow in a nest built of sticks lived an old mother squirrel and her little squirrels six. Jump, said their mother. We jump, said the six. So they jumped all day round their nest built of sticks. Over in the meadow where the grass grows so even lived an old mother frog and her little froggies seven. Hop, said their mother. We hop, said the seven. And they hopped all day where the grass grows so even. Over in the meadow near the little mossy gate lived an old mother lizard and her little lizards eight. Run, said their mother. We run, said they eight. So they ran all day on the little mossy gate. Over in the meadow by the tall green pine lived an old mother pig and her little piggies nine. Oink, said their mother. We oink, said the nine. So they oinked all day near the tall green pine. Over in the meadow in a little cozy den lived an old mother fox and her little foxes 10. Play, said their mother, we play, said the 10, and they played all day around their cozy little den. Over in the meadow in the sand and the sun, 1 digs, 2 quack, 3 hoo-hoo, 4 squeak, 5 buzz, 6 jump, 7 hop, 8 run, 9 oink, 10 play. Over in the meadow till the end of the day. I have one more story for you to get ready for summer. Sally Goes to the Beach. Sally's the doggie. This is by Stephen Huneck, who wrote and illustrated by this book. Something is happening. I can feel it in the air. Then I see the suitcase. We are going away. We are going on vacation. We are going to an island in the ocean. We will take a ferry boat to get there. And the best part is, it's a real dog place. We pack the car and drive to the ferry. We get on board. I meet lots of dogs. I see a bird. I see a boat. I even see a whale. I do not see the captain, but I imagine what he looks like. Soon it's time to go ashore. We share a cab to the cottage. We unpack and go straight to the beach. The sky is blue and the sun is hot. The air smells great, just like cat food. We play in the ocean. We ride in a boat. Then I go exploring. I realize right away, I still have a lot to learn. I'm having so much fun. I'm sorry when the sun sets. Until I hear the can opener. After dinner, we do the dishes. I cannot wait until tomorrow. I hope you guys get to enjoy some summer sunshine. Maybe go to the beach too, like Sally did. All right, let's keep a beat. Popcorn, peanuts, apple pie, thank you so much and goodbye. Popcorn, peanuts, apple pie, thank you so much and goodbye. We'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.